วัสดีค่ะในบทนี้เราจะมาพูดกันเรื่องคำต่างๆที่ใช้เมื่อต้องการกล่าวถึงเรื่องที่จะเกิดขึ้นในอนาคตโดยมีระยะเวลากำกับด้วยนะคะเช่น by next Friday ภายในวันศุกร์หน้า by the end of the next century เมื่อสิ้นศตวรรษหรือ in a week's time ภายเวลา1 สัปดาห์หรือ in 6 months time ภายในเวลา6 เดือนนะคะล้วนแต่เป็นคำที่มีประโยชน์มากเลยเพราะใช้เวลาที่ใช้กันทั่วๆไปนะคะแล้วเราก็จะพบวิธีใช้ present tense เมื่อพูดถึงเหตุการณ์ในอนาคตเช่น furnace as soon as you get back เมื่อกลับไปถึงก็ขอให้โทรศัพท์ถึงพวกเราทันทีเลยนะใช้ get นะคะเป็น present tense ถึงแม้ว่าเขายังกลับไปไม่ถึงอีกตัวอย่างหนึ่งนะคะ I will follow you wherever you go ใช้ go นะคะฉันจะตามเธอไปไม่ว่าเธอไปที่ไหนนะคะใช้ present tense ถึงแม้ว่าจะเป็นเหตุการณ์ที่ยังไม่เกิดขึ้นไปติดตามกันค่ะ
Unit 75
Speaking and listening.
Predictions.
Listen.
Hello and welcome to Visions of the Future. With me this evening with their Visions of the Future, I have Professor Norman Spring and Winter. Firstly, will give us his predictions about the next century. Professor.
I believe that by the end of the next century, we will have established colonies on the moon, we'll have visited all the planets in our solar system, and we'll have solved all the world's problems.
We'll have solved all the world's problems. Dr. Winter, do you agree with that?
No, I don't. By the end of the next century, we will not have solved any problems at all. And we'll have created a lot of new ones. We will have polluted all the oceans, we'll have poisoned the atmosphere, and we'll have used up all the Earth's natural resources.
Answer this question.
Whose predictions do you agree with? Professor Spring's or Dr. Winter's?
Listen.
All of new ones. We will have polluted all the oceans, we'll have poisoned the atmosphere, and we'll have used up all the Earth's natural resources.
Hello?
Anna?
Oh, hello, Dad.
Are you okay? You sound a bit depressed.
Oh, I'm fine. I was listening to a rather depressing programme on the radio, Visions of the Future.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm just calling to say, have a good holiday in California.
Oh, thanks.
Do you think you'll accept that job in the States?
I don't know, but I think it might be a good idea. I mean, next February I'll have been working as a courier for 7 years. So this might be a good time for a change.
Yes, you could be right. Well, have a good time and phone us when you get back.
OK.
Your mother sends her love. Bye.
Bye, Dad.
Listen. And answer for 1 year, for 2 years, etc.
Think about this time last year. This time last year, how long had you been studying English? Think about now. How long have you been studying English? Think about this time next year. This time next year, how long will you have been studying English?
Promises.
In the telephone conversation, Anna's father said,
Phone us when you get back.
Listen to that sentence again and repeat it.
Phone us when you get back.
Now listen to these sentences and repeat them.
I might phone you while I'm away. I might phone you before I get back. But I probably won't phone you until I get back. I'll definitely phone you after I get back. In fact, I'll phone you as soon as I get back.
Listen.
This is the best summer holiday I've ever had.
Yes, I've enjoyed it too.
I'm glad I met you.
Well, I'm glad that you're glad.
When are you going back to New Zealand?
On the 29th.
I'm going home on the 29th too. But I'll be in London before you're in Auckland.
Yes.
Will you phone me when you get home?
If you like. But I'm not going to make any promises.
What do you mean?
Well, people often make promises. I'll be with you wherever you are. I'll think of you whatever I do. I'll follow you wherever you go. I'm not going to make any promises like that.
Oh, I see.
But don't start getting depressed. The summer isn't over yet.
That's true.
Summertime.
The summer will soon be over.
Listen.
Well, only a few more days.
Until the end of the holiday, you mean?
Yes. And the summer will soon be over too.
Yes.
This is a beautiful place, isn't it? The cliffs, the sea, the beach down there with the parasols.
Yes.
I like to stay here. I don't really want to go home.
I expect it'll look different in a few months' time.
In winter, you mean?
Yes. When the tourists have gone home, and the parasols have been put away, and the beach is deserted, and the sky is grey.
That was very poetic. And the parasols have been put away, and the beach is deserted, and the sky is grey.
Oh.
When I remember this summer, I'll remember that I spent it with it.
Let's go down. It's starting to get chilly.
Listen and repeat.
This place will look different when the tourists have gone home and the parasols have been put away and the beach is deserted and the sky is grey.
Song.
Holiday Romance.
When the summer has come to an end and the parasols on the beach have all been put away, I know I won't see you again. You'll be gone beyond my reach, but I'll think of you every single day. When the summer to an end, when there's no one left on the beach and the sky's no longer blue, I know I won't see you again. The summer will be over then, and the holiday romance will be over too. I know that this is just a holiday romance for you, dancing to a summer tune underneath the summer moon. I know that this is just a holiday romance for you. When the time is through, then you'll have forgotten me, but I won't have forgotten you.
see.
Listen and repeat.
What do you mean?
I mean, in other words, to be precise.
That's true, but actually, in fact, as a matter of fact,
I know.
Listen.
It's the 28th today.
I know.
Not long now.
Do we have to leave, you mean?
Yes.
I've really enjoyed this holiday.
So have I. Actually, it's the best holiday I've ever had. I hope you'll be happy when you remember it.
Oh, in other words, you're saying goodbye.
No. As a matter of fact, I'm not saying goodbye.
What do you mean?
I mean we could meet again quite soon if you like.
But I'm going back to my job in England and you're going back to your job in New Zealand.
That's true, but I won't be in New Zealand for very long. My company is sending me to England for 2 years.
Oh.
Quite soon, in fact. To be precise, I arrive in London next month, on the 17th. Now, is that good news or bad news?
It's good news. In fact, it's very good news. But it'll probably be raining in London, so let's have our last swim in the sun.
Good idea.
Special English.
English in Business 3. Listen to these 2 extracts from the International Money Program.
In what has been described as the share sale of the century, British Telecom is being put onto the open market at the end of November. British Telecom's current market value is something over £7 billion, and the British government are offering 51% of the shares to the public. Thus, the government will retain 49% of the privatised company. It's the largest single block of shares ever offered on the open market, and it's being offered internationally.
US News & World Report, the third biggest selling American news magazine after Time and Newsweek, is to be taken over by a multimillionaire real estate tycoon called Mortimer Zuckerman. Until now, US News & World Report, a conservative weekly with a worldwide circulation of just over 2 million readers, has been owned and run by most of its employees as a profit-sharing cooperative. On the line to New York City, I asked Robert Krulwich, economics correspondent of America's National Public Radio, for details of the takeover.
Well, the first important detail is Mr. Zuckerman. He is a real estate magnate from Boston, Massachusetts, and he made a very big fortune buying and selling buildings and land in Boston. He owns already one journalistic property, the Atlantic Monthly magazine. This is his second purchase, but it is in the package real estate deal. U.S. News & World Report, which is a magazine, as you say, owns valuable Washington, D.C. Zuckerman got the land and the magazine.
How much is he paying for it?
He's paying $168.5 million.
Synopsis.
Dialogue.
20 multiplied by 365 multiplied by 45. What? That can't be right. 20 multiplied by 365 multiplied by 45. Oh, it was right. 328,500. Well, well, well. Yes, Lily?
There's a call for you. Mr. Harrison. He says you met at the travel fair.
Really? Okay, put him through. Hello?
Mr. Jones?
Yes?
Hello. We met at the travel fair. I have a few things I'd like to discuss with you. Could I come and see you today?
Yes. Any time this afternoon is fine.
4 o'clock?
Yes, that's fine. Any time before 6. Don't come after 6. I'll have left by then.
Fine. See you at 4.
OK. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
4 o'clock.
The letters are ready.
Thank you, Lily. Just a moment. Mr. Harrison's coming at 4. If I don't write his name down, I'm sure I'll have forgotten it by the time he gets here.
I see.
Harrison. Good. Oh, have you finished typing the report about the travel fair?
I've done most of it. I'll have finished it by the end of the afternoon.
Good. Oh, Lily, could you take these cigarettes and throw them away?
Have you decided to stop smoking?
Yes. I've just worked out something very interesting. I smoke 20 cigarettes a day. I started smoking when I was 20 years old. So, when I'm 65, I'll have been smoking for 45 years, and I'll have smoked 328,100 cigarettes. Quite a thought, isn't it?
.ในบทนี้เราได้พบศัพท์ที่เกี่ยวกับธุรกิจเพิ่มเติมนะคะซึ่งอันที่จริงศัพท์เหล่านี้จะพบได้เสมอและใช้กันทั่วไปเช่นเวลาอ่านหนังสือพิมพ์ภาษาอังกฤษนะคะเราก็จะพบคำเช่น finance การเงินนะคะ financial ที่เกี่ยวกับการเงิน profit กำไร shares หุ้น take over การเข้าครอบงำทางธุรกิจนะคะ purchase การซื้อขายนะคะ privatization คือการทำให้เป็นธุรกิจของเอกชนล้วนแต่เป็นคำสมัยใหม่ซึ่งใช้กันทั่วๆไปนะคะอย่าลืมนำไปใช้ให้เป็นประโยชน์นะคะพบกันใหม่ในบทหน้าค่ะ